It's Tracy Hauser. I'm here today with Glenn Adamick, who is one of the partners here of Vista Canyon, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on here. One of the most interesting things we have out here is a water reclamation plant, and I know it's been referred to as a water factory. Mm-hmm. So a couple questions. What is it? What's the benefits of it? And how is this thing paid for?
Well, it was an interesting concept. In Southern California, water is a very valuable resource. And one of the things we looked at initially was there an ability for us to kind of create an improvement that would recycle water for the project? And that's where the water reclamation plant kind of came from. We actually went with the city and toured some projects in Arizona that had done these smaller plants in areas where they just didn't have any infrastructure to rely on. And so we did a lot of research on that and ultimately decided that we would do this plant on the project. The great thing about it is it really makes the project water neutral. About a third of the recycled water that's generated from the plant will be used on the Vista Canyon property for landscaping. About 2/3 goes off the site and will go into the Santa Clarita Valley Water Agency's infrastructure, and they will use a bulk of it in Fair Oaks Ranch for medians, for parks, things like that.
Is that what you mean by water neutral? Because I know that's another hot button with people with developments that are going, where is the water going to come from? So you're basically going to reduce water use for other communities.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So basically in Fair Oaks Ranch, for example, what will happen is where they're using potable water right now for landscaping purposes, they'll convert that over to recycled water.
Right.
And so then you're creating a potable, surplus in a sense.
Right. So basically, we're going to stop using drinking water to water our plants, which I think is a really great thing. And think about this development, as it gets started, it's already giving back to the community in a huge way. That's something that the three of you guys have been so focused on, is how do you give back to the community? How do you contribute? And yes, this is a business project, but it's so rich with give back to the community. And that's the reason I wanted to do this video, is I want people to have an understanding straight from the horse's mouth what's really going on here that's going to benefit our community.